Hello, my name is Miriam, and I took stock one and option one with Easy Finance Academy, and I took those courses. I personally I wanted to have more knowledge on stocks, and after talking with Appy, he told me that I should also do options, and I was open to take that course, and I'm really glad that I took it. A little background with me is that I have a bachelor of economy and finance, so I had some understanding with the stock, but I really didn't know much about options. So I'm really glad that I took the course, the introduction on options, and it really opened my eyes to the possibility that you could do with buying options. So I'm really glad that I took it, and I started trading last month, and I already did like 20% on like my initial amount, and I'm glad, and I did other transactions, so I'm still waiting on them because I'm buying long term.
Wow.
Yeah.
Before taking training at Easy Finance, did you have like any other training experience when it comes to trading or investing in the stock market?
Previously, like, because I have a little bit of knowledge on the stock part, so I was doing some transaction with stocks, and that's about it. But then I never really thought about doing options. So I'm really glad that I took that course, especially.
So are you telling me then that maybe your motivation was mostly about taking options?
I think everyone that's interested in stock should also take options. That's
Oh,
for sure.
so what is so special in options? What do you?
The what's special about option is that, like, previously, like, on my own before taking the course with Easy Finance, I was kind of scared of like buying, because for example right now Tesla is like 2000. I don't have money to buy a lot of stock of Tesla, right? So previously I would just look at small companies like $10 and under, but then now with options, you have the potential of investing in those big companies with a smaller amount of money.
That's very
That's
correct.
what's really good about it.
Yes, option give you that leverage, so you can use a very little amount to have exposure on those large companies that are very expensive. Yes, but did you have like any aha moment during the class? Was there something very specific that you enjoyed during the class?
Honestly, for me, I since I didn't know anything about options, for me, every time I was like so eager to learn. I was asking so many questions, and I'm really happy that you were able to answer those questions because I really wanted to grasp all the concept. And later on, I really wish to take option two so that I can learn even more, learn the strategies, the techniques, and everything. So learning the basic, like the introduction, was really great. I think it was a great start for me to go on my own and study and watch the news. I think you also have to do your part, right? So now I'm more eager to like wake up in the morning during the week and start like watching news, financial news. I wasn't doing that before, but I know now that it's really important. So I do that.
Our goal is really to get people knowledgeable
Mm.
about what are the different uh, vehicles they can leverage to build wealth through the financial
Mhm.
market. I'm glad that it's been working for you so far. You say you made how much? 20% so far?
20%, yes.
Wow, that is very impressive.
Yes.
Congrats. How long ago did you take the class?
I took the class, I believe it was, I took stock in July, and I took option for August, right? And I finished like early August. Yeah, so after that, I like, even in between the course, I was so eager to start that I went ahead on TD and I registered to be able to trade option. So right when we ended the class, I started trading.
I remember when you called me the first time, I told you
Yes.
there was no class schedule. Then you asked me, can we start earlier? I was like, oh.
Yes. Because I wanted to take that opportunity because I'm a teacher, right? I wanted to take that opportunity during the summer so I can learn new things and then be able, because right now, like, you don't have to wake up and be on the stock market every day, every hour. You can just place your trade and wait a little bit, and then it will just do its own.
Is that something you think we could have done better in the program, or maybe any suggestions?
Something we could have done better. Definitely, like we want to have more examples, right? And I think I was really happy that we were able to do that. And
Mm.
the next time that like the next course, the option two, I really wish that I could really see, like maybe if the class is longer instead of like shorter span, maybe have them separated so that we can really see the growth of our portfolio in the trading, like the fake money that we were doing. I
Yes.
really wanted to see like the growth of it in like a huge, like a longer time period.
So you thinking it might be better if we can do some simulation during the training
Yes.
and maybe at the start of the
Okay.
program, so that by the end we see exactly how much the
Yeah, that's what
portfolio.
I mean. Yes.
I see. Okay. Yeah. For now, we do what, 6 sessions, right? 6 sessions of
Mm-hmm.
4 hours, and usually we do one after every second day. So it's around
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks, right? So
Yes.
in 2 weeks, many things can happen on the market. Yeah, this is possible.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good point. And
Mm-hmm.
also, what would you recommend to someone who might be interested in the program?
I think what I would recommend is have an open mind, because for me, like when I took stock one, and then you told me that I could be interested in option one, and I didn't say no, right? I was open to learn, so I took that course and I don't regret it at all, because you recommended it to me, and then I took that opportunity, and now I'm really glad that I actually did, because I didn't know anything about options, and right now I do, and I'm really happy. So have an open mind.
Thank you. I'm even glad, I can tell you sound really confident, with what you have learned so far. That is amazing. How do you see the relationship between the price you pay and the
Mm-hmm.
content you receive? Do you think that both were actually in line? Do you think that were overpriced, underpriced, or just it was a fair price?
Honestly, the consumer will always think that it's too expensive, right? But then, honestly, after, even if I don't take option two, the knowledge that I gain will help me along the way. So I think that the money that I spent, it's worth it, right? Because with that knowledge, you cannot put a price on knowledge, right? So I think it's worth it. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Miriam, for your time, and we're very excited, to see you doing well. 20%. Wow, that is amazing. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
All the best.